My next guest is a heavyweight tournament quarterfinal fight coming up here on May 12th at Bellator 199. He's going to be taking on Ryan Bader. You know who he is. It's King Mo joining me here on the program. Mo, what's going on, man? How are you?
Man, I'm chilling, man. You caught me in the morning, about to go to the gym in about an hour. So, starting camp. Today's the official first day of camp. So I'm ready to, get in that mode and get things going.
And we're recording this on a Monday. How was your weekend? What did you get up to?
I just watched some boxing and chilled. I don't really do too much. I just I stay at home, chill, watch TV, none.
Yeah. Laser focused, right? Because you just said you're starting camp, so I'm sure you got to get in that mode of, train, eat, sleep, repeat, and all that, right?
Nah, I just do it because, sometimes, growing up, not growing up, but I've done a lot, you know what I'm saying? I've partied, I've done all that stuff. So, really, I'm cool with just being at home and chilling. My main focus is the fight. My main focus is staying healthy. So, that's what I'm focused on right now.
And, of course, we haven't seen you in a while. You last fought Bellator 175. You got the win over Rampage Jackson in the rematch. And I know you were supposed to fight Ryan Bader in June, and then I know you were supposed to fight McGeary in October. What were those injuries that sort of took you out of those fights, and how long was the recovery time on each of those?
It's crazy because it was a hip injury, you know what I'm saying? That's about it. But I'll send you a picture of what it looks like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not going to really go too deep into it, but it's a hip injury. It's been bothering me for years since Rashad fought Quentin Jackson years ago, 2010. That's how long it's been hurting me for. Got it taken care of. I'm a different person now.
Great. And as far as recovery, what's sort of your go-to these days as far as, trying to recover from an injury or trying to get back into training?
All right, you want to know the truth? I'll just keep it real with you.
What's that?
Ice bath, nutrition, THC, and CBD. Straight up.
Okay. And how has that sort of evolved over the years as far as your recovery? What have you sort of picked up along the way?
Well, I added the THC and CBD because I'm going to be real with you. I was against THC. I've been big into it because everybody I knew growing up smoked themselves out of school or got in trouble or did this, did that. So I was like, you know what? Everybody I know that smokes weed or does anything with marijuana is lazy because all my boys is doing that. But, man, leading to the Quentin fight, I was in so much pain from my hip. Actually, for years, I was in so much pain. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do nothing. I had a hard time training, but, I tried marijuana, you know what I'm saying, for the first time. And I ate it, and it cured all the pain. I didn't feel nothing. Before that, I had two cortisone shots in my hip in a 2-week span. Didn't work. Before that, I had stem cell injections. I was doing stem cell injections in my hip every 3 months. It was working, but after a while, I quit working. But I'll tell you this, that THC and that CBD work. I know that. I'll tell you that for a fact. And even after sparring, after hard training, especially sparring, I'll go get stretched, ice bath, THC, CBD. Right after I spar, I'll get the Terphouse pens, and I have the drops. Take me a few drops, take me a few puffs of the pen, and then I'll be good. Since I've been doing that, I've had no sparring headaches. Because, after hard sparring, you get headaches. I ain't had that. I ain't had that since I started doing this.
Cool. That's interesting. Now, how did you get it linked up with that to begin with? What sort of swayed you? Because you said you were a bit of a skeptic heading in.
What swayed me was, when I got when I was getting the stem cells, that worked. But then when it quit working, I got the damn cortisone shots. Didn't do nothing. And I was like, bro, it was so bad. I was like, I might could pull out, but this might be my last fight. I really thought my fight with Quentin was going to be my last fight because my hip was that bad. And my boy Ryan Martinez was like, Mo, I know your hip hurts. I'm going to mail you something. So he mailed me like a brownie, you know what I'm saying, a Corova Black Bar. And he's like, just take a little piece of it, eat it. Well, me being hard, I thought it was hard. I was like, I'm going to eat half of it. Ate half of it. Man, I was gone. I was done. But you know what? One thing, I didn't like the way I felt because I ate too much of it. But one thing I noticed is I couldn't feel my hip. The pain was gone. I slept good. You know what I'm saying? I just felt good. I felt relaxed. I'm high strung. I wasn't irritable. I was miserable, man, for like 8 years. Miserable and pain. Now it's different. When I started eating marijuana and smoking a little bit here and there and taking the CBD drops, man, it cut my pain down by like 75%, bro.
That's
straight
great.
up.
Oh, that's awesome to hear, man. I love hearing, stories of stuff that's actually working. Do you find that fighters have become a bit more receptive to that? Because it seems like it's a little bit more, a lot more fighters are using it now.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy because you have two types of fighters that use it. The ones that are open about it and the ones that are hidden about, like, they keep it hidden.
Right.
Because, it's villainized. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in Oklahoma and I was sparring. And granted, I went to Oklahoma and I was training after I left California. I was training for like last week. And I did a bunch of rounds sparring. You know what I'm saying? And I went to go do my CBD and my marijuana thing I usually do. And people are like, oh my gosh, what? You're doing drugs? I'm like, man, look, you like to drink beer? He's like, yeah, I like to drink beer. I was like, you take pills, pain pills all the time. I was like, you're the druggie, not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need it. All I need is one hit, 1 or 2 hits, and I'm good. I'm good. You need those pills every 4 to 8 hours. Not me. I'm good. Right when I smoked it, right when I take that 1, 2 hits, I'm good. I use it like, I don't use it recreational. I just use it for more like recovery.
Right. Yeah, and that's such an important part of training, especially. We often talk about preparation and everything, but there's not a lot of talk on recovery. So I'm glad to hear that that's all sort of working out for you. And we got this big fight coming up here, like I mentioned off the top. Now I got to ask, what are you more excited for? The fact that you're in this heavyweight tournament, or that you're fighting Ryan Bader, who you're supposed to fight last year?
I'm more excited about the fact that I'm healthy.
Okay.
No pain. That makes things different, man. And just for that reason, I'm gonna win the tournament. I'm beating Bader. I'm gonna beat Bader. I'm gonna handle him. I'm gonna worry about Bader. Matt Mitrione, good fighter, but I'm gonna handle him.
Okay. Great.
Whoever's in the finals versus me, they're getting beat. I'm telling you, it's different. It's a different person you're dealing with. People dealing with. Even, trust me, you're gonna see. I'm gonna prove all the naysayers wrong. Watch.
Okay, that's good to hear. As far as his wrestling pedigree, I mean, you guys are both outstanding wrestlers. Do you see this fight sort of staying on the feet and the wrestling sort of neutralizing each other out?
We'll see. I don't know, because he's a good college wrestler. He's gonna be bigger than me, but I think more than anything, he's gonna try to use his size to keep me in the cage or take me down. And I'm not worried about his wrestling. I'm not worried about nothing he has to offer. I just hope that he shows up healthy, and I'm gonna show up healthy, and we put out a good fight for the fans. Trust me, I'm not worried about nothing he has to offer. I'm in dog shape right now. I'm ready to go. I've been putting in work, spar with Brian Jennings, you know what I'm saying, for 2 weeks, spar with Trevor Bryan, helping him get ready for his fight versus BJ Flores. So I'm in people's camps, helping them get ready for fights while I'm getting ready myself. So I'm getting extra work in.
Yeah, and where are you training? You mentioned you're in Florida now. I know you used to be in California. Where are some of the gyms you train at, and who are some of the guys you've been working with?
Well, right now I'm in American Top Team.
Okay.
That's my home. That's my main gym. But I'll go to Philly sometimes with my boy Coach Anthony. I'll go to Vegas to the Mayweather boxing gym with Jeff Mayweather. I'll go to Midland BJJ out there in Midland, Texas, get my boy with Brad Barnes and Bruno Bastos. I'll go to the engine room in Tulsa, Oklahoma, get with Alan Green. I like to get work in places. Big time boxing. I go there with Michael Moore and spar with his guys. I go down there to Miami and spar with the Luis Ortiz's guys, you know what I'm saying, his fighters. So I just like to go get work, you know what I'm saying? So I'm everywhere. But my main home, my main headquarters is at ATT.
Excellent. And how long have you been out in Florida now? Because I know you left California a little while ago.
Yeah, I've been in Florida for about 3 years now. But
okay.
I've been coming to Florida since I was in California. After fights, I come to Florida American Top Team and help guys train and just get extra work in.
Okay. And you obviously this is a heavyweight fight, a lot better, I'm sure, trying to get down, being a heavyweight fighter. Do you ever see yourself going back down to 205 pounds? Are you happy at heavyweight?
Yeah, man. It was I'm not a heavyweight.
Right.
I'm a money weight. Like right now, as you speak, I'm probably about 212, 211 maybe, if that. I'm not, I'm a 205er, maybe 185er. Depends on what the money's looking like if I go down. But for the most part, I'm just fighting at heavyweight because, so I want to stay busy. I want to get the fight. I want to win that belt. So I've never been a true heavyweight. I've always been the time when I weighed in, weighing 220, quote unquote. I had clothes on, shoes on. I had things in my pockets. I'm not like when I fought Chet Congo. I weighed in, I think, like 214 or something like that. I have my sweatpants and shoes on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no heavyweight, but the thing is, I have the heart of a heavyweight.
Right. Okay. Do you still have to watch your diet, even being at heavyweight, or do you kind of just eat what you want?
I always eat what I want. I never. If anything, I ate McDonald's yesterday. If anything, I tried to put more calories on try to get more calories in my system because I lose weight quick. Like right now, as we talk, right now I'm in the sun. I'm sweating right now in the sun. You know what I'm saying? I sweat easy. You know what I'm saying? So,
how do you see this fight playing out on May 12th?
I know this May 12th. he's getting punished. That's all I know. I don't know how I'm gonna win, but I know I'm gonna win, and I know I'm gonna punish him. I'm straight up. I'm straight with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make this a fight. I'm not going to wrestle or box. I'm there to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to fight, we gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? We signed a contract. It's an MMA fight. I'm coming to fight.
How many fights are left on your contract with Bellator?
I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I think this, like, most likely I'm probably gonna finish my career with Bellator. I'm cool. Look, my goal was never to go to any other organization. My goal is to come to MMA, win titles, and get paid. You know what I'm saying? Make money. I was never like head first, like, you know, like, I gotta go to the UFC, or I gotta go to this, I gotta go to that. No, my thing was, let me go out there and fight, get paid, and just enjoy life.
Okay, I like that. I know you did a bit of pro wrestling in the past. Is that door completely shut, or do you see yourself making that move? Because there's a bunch of ATT guys like, you know, Colby Covington, Bobby Lashley, that are, you know, kind of making that foray.
Yeah, I was on pay-per-view in November for Impact Wrestling with ATT. I do independent shows still. I had a match 2 weeks ago. I have a match, I think, in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I still wrestle, but, you know, it's for fun. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing crazy. My main focus is MMA. I just do the pro wrestling thing on the weekends for fun here and there, just for fun, for the kids.
And I know you're a big boxing fan too. Who do you like watching right now as far as boxers, guys that are sort of can't miss?
Tevin Farmer, Errol Spence. You know, there's a lot. Like, I love watching Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz, Payano, Badu Jack. Woo, I love watching Badu Jack fight. It's pretty much anybody that has skills. But those guys, I like guys that have dog in them. Like, you know, guys that come out there. Jarrett Hurd is a good name. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Charlos. I like guys like that come and bring the fight. That's my type of fighter.
Do you think Canelo and Triple G is going to end up happening? What are you hearing these days? Because it seems like you have your ear to the ground pretty well.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen. You know, like, everybody's talking about the contaminated meat thing. Well, I don't know. I wasn't there. Let's let them go to the arbitration thing. Let them talk. They'll figure that out. If Canelo did something wrong, the fight's canceled. Let Triple G fight Billy Joe Saunders, which is a tougher fight for him, which is a fight that Billy Joe Saunders will beat Triple G if the fight happens. But if there's no wrongdoing and it's an accidental thing, then let that fight happen. But sometimes people like to speculate too much, like to throw out their opinions without hearing all the facts.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Do you think Floyd Mayweather is going to come to the UFC, or do you think this is all smoke?
Well, it's like this. Would you pay to watch him fight in MMA?
I think anyone would watch him fight. I mean, it's a spectacle, right? Anytime Floyd fights.
Not me.
Really? Okay.
Like this, right? I didn't watch Floyd versus Conor. You know why I didn't watch it? Because why would I watch Conor, who's never boxed before, fight a guy that's 49-0 and it's an Olympic silver medalist that's been proven? That's the dumbest thing ever. That's like me saying, you know what? Damn, I'm gonna watch that race. What race? I'm watching Usain Bolt versus Michael Phelps in the 100-meter dash. Would you pay to watch that?
Probably not. No.
Okay, or would you watch Michael Phelps race Usain Bolt in the 50-meter freestyle swim?
No, probably wouldn't. No.
So why would you care to watch Floyd get beat up in MMA? Once we saw Michael Moore lose to Kimbo Slice in an exhibition. We watched
James Toney and Couture. Yeah.
There's a few times in Japan where Sakuraba fought Charles Brewer, I believe. So I'm like, and how they do? Not good. Now, there's one exception where a boxer did good, and that's when Ray Mercer beat Tim Sylvia.
That's right. Yeah.
But Tim Sylvia went out there thinking that it was originally supposed to be a boxing match in the cage in the Northeast, but they shut it down and said no, they ain't gonna have it. So they went to the South, Gulfport, Mississippi, to have that fight. And I think that it might have been a gentleman's agreement to have it just be pure stand up for the most part, and that's how I think Tim Sylvia might have lost. I wasn't there, but I'm just assuming, because if you're facing a boxer, former world champion, why would you go out there and just try to stand with them?
No, I agree with you.
I think there's probably a gentleman's agreement saying that, hey, let's keep it standing. We're supposed to box in the Northeast. They said no, they won't sanction it, but we can do MMA, and we'll just make it like a boxing match type thing.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Last question before I let you go. I got to ask, we were talking a little bit about this off air. Gegard Mousasi is in Bellator now. I think he wanted to put his hat in for the heavyweight tournament. Do you ever want a rematch with him? You already beat him, but is that something you'd like just with the build-up and everything? Because I don't think he's ever been trash-talked the way you did leading up to that fight.
Well, I trash talked him because I felt like he's disrespecting me.
Right.
You know, I was saying I never said nothing bad about him until I heard him talk about me. That's
right.
But if he wants to fight me, then all he has to do is just say my name in an interview. Like, straight up, like, I think Gegard's a great fighter. I'm glad he's in Bellator. I think he's helping Bellator. He's a good fight. He has a fight coming up with Carvalho, which is going to be a tough fight. I think he might, you know, it should be, he could win. Carvalho could win. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We're going to find out. But if Gegard wants to fight, all he has to do is say my name and say he wants to fight me, talk to Coker, and we can make this shit happen. Not a big deal.
But up first, we got Bellator 199 coming up here May 12th. Mo, it was great getting a chance to talk to you, man. Just remind people where they can get a hold of you on social media, and I'm sure you got some sponsors and shout-outs, so the floor is yours, man.
Yeah, man. Social media, at King Mo FH on Twitter, but I don't be on Twitter that much. At King Mo FH on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I post here and there. And then my sponsors, Nearfall, Venom, everybody out there with that marijuana, especially Terphouse, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there, you know what I'm saying, smoking something. Shout out to y'all, too, because now I'm on board. At first, I wasn't. I was anti-green. Now I'm pro-green. I love the green.